February, and on today's episode of the Crypto Updates, I'll be going over the trading pairs, the altcoin, Bitcoin, alt BTC trading pairs, and compare them to the alt USDT and alt or BTC USDT trading pairs. Let's jump right into it. I made this nifty little presentation, so we're gonna look at that. That's gonna help us go through everything. Let me just make sure the sound is okay. Yes. Okay. There we go. So I've had a hard time understanding this for the longest time. Still, I'm not 100% sure that I get it. So please feel free to leave me comments in the section below and let me know if that's clear enough or if it needs to be enunciated a little bit further, made it more clear. Excuse me, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so my voice may be a bit off. Alt, just to clear up, alt refers to alternative coins, alt crypto coins other than all crypto coins other than Bitcoin, other than BTC. So any other coins, you know, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, if that's your preference, Polkadot or whatever else. Those are all the old coins. And how does it work? So trading alt and BTC, I personally have not really done it because it was always so convoluted and it was difficult to understand. And I've spent some time into researching the alt, the coin pairings and how it works. And it's quite messy to understand. It's a bit difficult to understand how the pairings work and how to make them work to advantage without losing, you know, your money. Basically, if Bitcoin goes up in value and the altcoin does not move, the altcoin pair will go down in value. The alt pair will react in the opposite direction to Bitcoin. So that's already a bit confusing, could be a bit confusing, compared to the alt USDT pairing, which basically, I mean, all of them kind of function like a balance beam. If one moves up, the other one moves down. Using the alt USDT pairing or BTC USDT pairing is a lot simpler because the USDT is a stable coin, which means it doesn't change in value. The only thing that changes in value when trading the USDT altcoins pairs is the value of the paired altcoin with the USDT stablecoins, which makes it a lot simpler to understand. But in the case of alt BTC, again, if Bitcoin goes up in value and the altcoin does not go up in value compared to Bitcoin, then the pairing of the alt BTC coin will go down in value. So you will get a big red candle, basically. If, however, Bitcoin pumps 5% and the altcoin pumps 5% as well, the altcoin Bitcoin pairing will go sideways. It will not really change in value. So if Bitcoin pumps 5% and the altcoin pumps as well, the altcoin Bitcoin pair will go sideways because it didn't outperform Bitcoin. So despite the fact, you know, I assume that if both coins do well, then my pairing should do well and also, because that's both coins are pumping, and therefore you would expect returns on both coins, but that's not the case. If Bitcoin pumps and you're trading Bitcoin USDT, then you will see an increase in your USDT. But and same goes for the alt USDT pairing. If your alt USDT pumps, for example, if Polkadot pumps 5%, then you will see an increase in your USDT. But if your in case of where Bitcoin moves up, let's say 5%, the pairing of the alt Polkadot Bitcoin will go sideways in the case of Polkadot and Bitcoin pumping at the same time. So actually having both of these move up at the same time is not beneficial in that case. It is beneficial if you are trading alt USDT pairs or BTC USDT pairs. In this case here, if Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin pumps 5%, and the altcoin goes sideways or doesn't, or pumps a little bit, I guess, the overall alt BTC pairing will go down, so in value. So again, if Bitcoin pumps 5% and the altcoin doesn't move, then the alt BTC pair will be down by 5% because Bitcoin outperformed it by 5%. Because you're pairing your altcoin with Bitcoin, it's kind of, you know, you're hoping that your altcoin will outperform Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin outperforms the altcoin, then ultimately you are losing. If that makes sense. So the best thing to happen when you trade the altcoin BTC pairs, you're basically hoping that Bitcoin will underperform in order for you to make profits on this alt BTC pairing trading pairs. So altcoins, Bitcoin BTC pair perform better when Bitcoin is slowly moving lower or consolidating. So when Bitcoin is moving lower, then it is better to be trading in alt BTC pairs. And I guess a lot of people who trade like that use it as a hedge, because you are still trading in cryptos rather than USDT. And so even if your trade goes down in value, it still goes down in value in the alt or in crypto trading pairs. So what's the difference between, or when is it better to trade in alt BTC or alt USDT pairs? Generally, alt USDT pairs tend to follow Bitcoin, meaning that if Bitcoin moves up, so do alt USDT pairs. That's pretty much a given, and it's not across the border, right? Sometimes we've got certain coins that move down while Bitcoin goes up, and oftentimes they pump when Bitcoin goes down. But generally, when we see an increase, rise in Bitcoin USDT, most of the cryptocurrencies follow along, and you will see, you know, Ethereum USDT pairing pump, and all the other ones. Alt USDT or BTC USDT trading pairs are easier to understand and trade. USDT is a stable coin, which means its value does not change. What changes is the value of the alt or BTC against the USDT. So you will see if Bitcoin goes up, you know, your USDT value will also increase, and if Bitcoin dumps, then your amount of USDT will also diminish. If Bitcoin is moving sideways or falling slowly, so this is the best. I guess you could implement different strategies on when to trade and how to trade, but you know, it's not. You have to choose. Would have to choose your battles, and it can be a bit convoluted and maybe difficult to follow. So I would suggest that for the beginner, if you are not spending every single waking moment trading, the best bet it would be to trade in USDT pairs and also spot trading rather than leverage trading or futures trading, because that's certainly not for the faint of heart, and you need to be aware of what you're getting yourself into. But so if Bitcoin is moving sideways or falling slowly, it is better to trade in alt BTC pairs, because again, if Bitcoin goes down, then the alt BTC pairs will go up in value, basically. And if Bitcoin is climbing higher, it is better to trade in alt USDT pairs, because as Bitcoin goes up, most of the other altcoins move up along with Bitcoin. that's it. I hope that kind of makes sense. So again, I would personally recommend, if you are new to cryptocurrencies, if trading or just to cryptocurrencies in general, I would suggest just to stick to stable coins, whether it's USDT, BUSD, or any other stable coin pairing that allows alt stable coin pairings, because trading in alt BTC pairs can be quite confusing. And I think it's easy to get lost in the whole maze. But if you do want to invest the time into learning how to trade these pairs, it can certainly be very beneficial. So yeah, that's it. That's a very short video. I hope you that was educational, and please feel free to leave me a comment in the section below, and make sure to come back for more next time. Talk to you later. Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Oh, make sure to smash up the likes, subscribe to the channel, and come back for more. Bye bye.